So, welcome to our new segment. We're going to be doing this every week. So, from now on, the Swing Bunt is going to be recorded every single Sunday night, usually during the Sunday night football game. We'll probably start shortly after the start of the second half. So, we'll recap what's happened in the week of football. That'll be how we'll start the show. And it's going to be a much more regimented show where you can track and be know what you're going to see each week in the NFL season. The NFL season is when we get our most listeners by far. And we wanted to get some more fan involvement. So we are opening up a contest this year with a $100 grand prize at the end of the season and a $20. Would we say 20 or 10?
We went back and forth.
We'll go with 20.
Why don't we start 10 and build up to 20?
All right, we'll start with 10. And if it gets a lot of action and when it's going well, maybe we'll boost up as the year goes. So here's what's going to happen. Every week, and tonight it's going to be recorded on Sunday, but later on, we'll try to record this little segment, like a 10-minute segment, later in the week so that the lines are more accurate right before the games actually start. But every week, we are going to record a 10-minute segment where we predict, each one of us, the spreads of each game. So, for instance, week one, the first game of the season is the Cleveland Browns versus the Kansas City Chiefs. The Chiefs are favored by 6 at home. And we would say, who do we take? The Chiefs by 6 or the Browns at +6? And then each one of us will do it. We'll record it in a Google Sheet. We'll post the Google Sheet each week where you guys can view it as fans. And then the way that the contest is going to work is, in order for you to win, you must have projected or predicted that week better than every one of the hosts. There are 6 of us. So you got a good shot to easily do it. And none of us are geniuses except for maybe Mac. I should say he's genius. He's just the guy who actually gambles on our podcast quite a bit. So he'll probably be the man to beat. But if you win each week, you get the $20 gift card. If at the end of the season, you have correctly predicted more games than us, then you win $20 or $100. Now, we are not going to give $100 to every person who does better than all of us. If there are more than one person who did better than all of us, then we will give it to the top dog. Did I explain that clearly enough?
Sounds good to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, we are going to make sure that our predictions are in every single week. Our plan is to record every week. We may not do that. I will at least make sure I make a post for you to do every week. Now, the way that you let us know our scores is you will comment anywhere in social media: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. One of those 3, you can tag us in a post. You can retweet one of our tweets and comment your predictions, or comment on any of our posts as well. We will post a video at least to our Facebook page that has the video of us predicting them. And then that's the easiest way, is just to watch that video. It'll be 10 minutes on Facebook every week. Hopefully we'll have it out Thursday before the game, but your predictions must be timestamped before the Thursday night game. That is, if you are after the Thursday night game, then you can do the other games as well. Just make sure you don't include Thursday. Now, we'll be doing every week. If you don't do your posts every week, it'll be hard to win the grand prize, but I'm sure it's possible if you just do a great job. But even if you miss a week here or there, you can still compete for the weekly prize. Clear enough? Clear as mud? You guys think so? Without any further ado, the Swinging Bunt Pick'em against the spread contest starts now. So week one.
I should have thought of a better name for that. But
yeah, we'll figure it out as we go along. Week one, Thursday night football, Cleveland Browns at the Kansas City Chiefs. Chiefs are favored by 6. I'm going to take.
Wait, that's Thursday night?
Yes.
No, it's not.
No.
It's Thursday.
Cowboys play Thursday night.
I thought they both play.
Dallas is Thursday.
I'm pretty sure they both. No, I'm wrong.
Cleveland plays the Chiefs at 4:20.
100% positive they don't.
At 3:30 on Sunday.
Okay, ignore me. I don't know why I thought that.
I do.
You do know why I thought that?
No, I just ignore you is what I'm saying.
Okay. Oh yeah, duh. The Super Bowl champs always play the first game.
I don't even care what the spread is. Buccaneers.
Bucks versus Cowboys. What's the spread? We got to know the spread.
Calm down. Let's see. My bookie has the Cowboys getting 7.5 points.
7.5 to the Cowboys. Wait, you mean the Bucks have 7.5?
As in,
Buccaneers.
the Cowboys
Yeah.
start off with 7.5 points.
Yes, the Buccaneers are giving the Cowboys seven
Yeah, I
and a
got
half
you.
points.
I'm gonna
I'll take the
take
Chiefs and the points.
what Chiefs?
Not the Chiefs. The Buccaneers
Okay.
and the points.
Okay,
Okay, Trebek.
I'm gonna take the Cowboys on that one. Just say to make it clear for the fans. Just say Cowboys or Bucks plus or minus 6 or whatever it is. Okay, so I'm gonna take the Cowboys. It was the line was
7.5.
Bucks minus 7.5. Bucks minus 7.5. All right, and James,
Cowboys.
Appreciate it.
Wes,
Bucks.
I do, man.
and Toby.
Can I get an alternate line of like minus 15? Because I'll still take the Bucks.
Shut up, Toby.
All right, who you got? What's the next line? Eagles Falcons is what I got.
Eagles, Falcons. We got
Eagles at Falcons. This is a tough one.
Uh,
Actually.
Is it 3?
Falcons are giving the Eagles 3.5 points.
So it's
Ooh.
almost a pick 'em because the home
Falcons-
team gets 3
yeah.
usually.
Falcons minus 3.5.
Falcons minus 3.5. I think I'm gonna take the Falcons on this one.
Can
I think that offense is. I think the offense is going to do much better against the Eagles' crappy defense than the Eagles will do against the Falcons' crappy defense. I am not inspired by Jalen Hurts' ability to lead a team,
No.
so I take the Falcons. James, come back to you. Wes,
I'm gonna go Falcons as well.
Toby.
I will take the Falcons because I think the Eagles will be competing with the Texans for worst team in football.
Yikes! I don't think they'll be that bad. I think they get 6 or 7, 5 or 6 wins.
Yeah.
What do you got, James?
I'll go Falcons.
All right, we're
Falcons.
unanimous. All right, Cards at Titans. Who we got? What's the line?
Here we go. Cardinals. Titans are. So I'm sorry. So Titans minus 3 at home.
Titans minus 3. That's a pick 'em. So we knew just talking before this that was gonna be a tough game, and the home team's usually given at Vegas 3 points. So Titans minus 3. Man, I like the Titans this year. At home, minus 3. I'll go last in this one. Toby, who do you have?
I'm picking all the favorites. I'll take the Titans.
Wes?
Give me the Cardinals. Give me the Cardinals and points.
Cardinals. Okay. James? Titans, James. I'm going to take the Cardinals too. That one hurts me, but I think the Cardinals have the higher firepower. Now, they've looked pretty rough in the preseason, though. No,
You know who looks good in the preseason? The team that hasn't ever lost in the preseason. They still suck in the pros.
I'm going to go
in the regular
Titans.
season.
The Ravens don't suck.
Hey, the Texans were 2-1 in the preseason.
All right.
Only
Steelers
2
at Bills.
wins they'll get all season. All right, Steelers at Bills. Bills minus 6.5.
That's a big line. That's bigger than I would have expected. I know the Bills are favorites. I bet the public has driven that up.
Let's see.
I wonder what the original post was.
Doesn't have the opening line here, but
I bet public has driven that up because people are so high in the Bills right now. I'm going to take the Steelers on that one. I think the Bills are a far better team, but I think the Steelers are going to surprise people this year. I think with the weapons that Ben has, I think they'll score quite a bit. And the Bills don't have a great D, so I'm going to take the Steelers. Now, I think the Bills will win. I think it'll just be closer than that. James?
I want to go Steelers, but I'm going to go with my gut and say the Bills.
You just hate agreeing with me.
We've agreed every time, Jake.
Oh, yeah, you're right. All right, what do you got, Wes?
I'm gonna take the Steelers and the points.
I like it.
I think
Yeah.
I think the Steelers might surprise week 1.
I would not be
They're not
shocked.
gonna win. They're not gonna win. But
I would not be shocked if they won. I don't think they will.
I'm gonna go with how James would say it in Stillers.
Steelers.
Exactly.
Go Steelers. Vikings at Bengals.
Vikings at Bengals. Vikings minus 3.
That's
the
an easy.
road.
That's an easy Vikings for me. I think the Vikings defense is going to be the real deal, and we saw what their offense did last year.
Who
And
is well, I mean, who do you? So you like Harrison Smith? Who else do you like on the Vikings as far as defensively?
I like the coach. He's had good defensive schemes for years. So I think Mike Zimmer's gonna have a good defensive scheme. I think they have a bounce back after that bad D last year. So And I just think the Bengals are an awful team still. Just because they have some good young receivers doesn't convince me that they're a good team. And I think the head coach is awful. Zach Taylor, right?
Yep.
Yeah. I have no faith in him. So I take Vikings here. And a 3, I would have taken them with a 5 line. So,
Yeah,
okay.
I think the Bengals are getting some love here because they have some darlings, Joe Burrow.
I get
Ja'Marr
Burrow's
Chase.
back, but yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna have to take the Vikings as well. But three is just
3 small.
it's not.
I get that they're home, but yeah. Toby, James.
Give me the Bengals on the points.
Ugh.
I know like all the things you just said are valid, but I don't see anybody on the Vikings other than Pat Pete being able to cover any of those receivers.
Sure. Well, you don't have to cover Ja'Marr Chase. He just drops the ball anyways.
Oh, that hurts.
Wow.
That hurts so bad.
You guys saw him this
I,
preseason, right?
I know. I just have a lot of leagues.
I am going to go Bengals, and the main reason is if you ever really look at Kirk Cousins at the beginning of the season, he is not very great. And Cincinnati's defense is decent, and their offense is very good. And I think they can cover the 3. They might lose the game, but I think it's within
Great
3.
point there, James. Great point.
I don't think Kirk Cousins has to be good to beat the Bengals soundly. I think Dalvin Cook is going to run. I could not be surprised if Dalvin Cook had 3 touchdowns plus 150 yards. At all. I would not be surprised at all.
No.
I really want to pick the Bengals, but at the end of this, I might come back and pick the Bengals. But right now, let's do the Bengals.
Too late. 49ers
right.
at Lions. Is this like 10 points?
Lions.
Mitchell,
plus-
you just in time. All right, we got to run through Mitch's picks real quick. Mitch,
Okay.
your mic on?
Yeah, you can hear me.
Okay. Yep. Mitch, Cowboys at Bucks. Bucks are favored by 7.5.
I'll take the Cowboys.
Thanks.
Eagles at Falcons. Falcons are favored by 3.5.
Falcons. Then I'll take the
Ooh.
Titans.
The Flackens.
Then I'll take
Titans.
the Bills, and then I'll take the Vikings.
Bills.
Bills.
Mitch, you honestly may have missed the show of the year so far. I have been highly entertaining. The other guys have been decent.
I believe it. 49ers, obviously here. This is
All
not
right. What's
Did
the?
that just
We don't even
spread?
know what the line is yet. What's the line, Jay?
Matter.
Lions plus 7.5.
line could be 29. and I'll take the Niners.
I think it's probably going to be 49ers straight across the board. I'd imagine.
I don't understand how it's 7.5. It should be 10.5. I get that they're both NFL teams. I do. I really don't care.
The scary
Because-
thing here is there's always one game a week that's like, oh, this is an obvious one, and then the team
Bengals
ends up-
Vikings.
I mean, well, that one's not really as obvious because the Vikings have historically had a decent team, but the Lions just look so bad.
You guys know how I feel about the Niners this year. They're my Super Bowl sleepers. So
Okay, then I guess we're all 49ers. Then.
we're all Niners, are we not?
Toby.
Yeah, I don't think 7.5 is a big enough.
It
line for
doesn't.
me
It
to
doesn't
take
I don't
move the
think so
needle
either.
for me. It doesn't move the needle for me. All right.
Yeah, I think I have to go Niners anyway too. All right, Seahawks and Colts.
This is a good one.
We have
Ooh, is Carson Wentz gonna be starting? I think he is, right?
I think
Yes,
so.
he is.
I believe so.
And is Quentin Nelson starting?
I don't know.
Who the frick is
Doesn't matter. The Seahawks
Offensive
have no
lineman.
pass rush.
Let's see. Can we get the spread?
Yeah. What's the spread?
I can't find it.
Come on, Wes. You have one job.
It's not on here.
I'm going to say
Maybe it's even.
historically,
It could be even.
Russell Wilson comes out.
I don't think it's on here because Carson Wentz.
That's possible.
Yeah, because they weren't sure if he was going to play or not. Because it's definitely not on my bookie.
All right.
Let's see if ESPN has it. Let's just go to the next game. Go ahead and go to the next game.
No, if you're right, it's not on here. We're not going to play it because I don't
Yeah.
want our fans to beat us out.
So the reason they
So-
do this is because Vegas doesn't want to lose money if Carson Wentz does play.
Yes. So we are going to scratch
the line. The line on ESPN is 2.5 for Seattle.
Let's do it.
So you're saying Seattle plus 2.5?
I don't
The
want
Seattle
to
starts at 2.5.
as head coach as
Ooh,
head
Colts
host.
minus 2.5.
We're not playing it
What does
All
it matter? Okay.
because, like he said, we don't know if the quarterback's going to start or not.
Who
Even if it
cares?
does Start. It's
We're not losing money.
All right, fine. Yes, we are. I'm paying for this contest out of pocket.
Not when I get every
one
16
game makes you lose.
picks right.
All right, fine. We'll do it. All right. Seahawks are what? Favored by 2.5.
No,
Colts.
Colts are favored by 2.5.
Colts are favored. Okay.
Oh.
Really?
All right, fine. Well, that makes it easy for me because even if Wentz played, I'm picking the Seahawks.
I like how you did negative, positive.
Well, that's how Wes read it to me.
Oh,
I didn't read this one.
No,
James,
Lions. You read. You said
I'll
Lions
take the
plus 7.5.
Colts.
Okay,
I
Toby's
will
taking
take the Colts as well. I think they are going to be a very good team.
I'm gonna take the Hawks.
Me too.
I'm gonna take the
Russell
hot.
Wilson starts hot.
He's like probably gonna score 200 fantasy points in the first 6 weeks and then 100 for the next 11.
Mitch, can you do me a favor and at some point get a hold of Mac and let him know he needs to update these in here?
All right.
Chargers at the football team.
Chargers at Washington. Chargers -1.
I think I know who I'm picking here.
So
We
Washington
all know. We
+1.
talked about this earlier, Mitch.
Chargers -1 on this. Yeah, Mitch, we did talk about our bet earlier in the show. I'm taking the Chargers in this as well.
What?
I think they'll win. I just don't think they'll score a bunch. I don't think that the football team will score a bunch either.
Chargers.
Chargers, James.
It's kind of hard though. I
I think this
don't
will be a really good game.
I'm gonna
Wes?
take the foosball team.
Foosball behind my back.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'll take Washington.
Team.
Mitch,
Chargers.
Toby, your team sucks. Team name. Jets at Panthers.
Jets at Panthers. Jets are getting 5 points.
Oh my, what?
Interesting.
I am excited
in,
to see.
in Carolina. In Carolina.
I am excited to see what the Washington football team will look like with Ryan Fitzpatrick, Curtis Samuel, Chandler McLaurin, Antonio Gibson, Logan Thomas. I mean, that's a good
Curtis
offense.
Samuel is barely even suited up in pads. I
Well,
don't even know
yeah,
if he has yet.
But I think they've been doing that just to make sure he's ready for week 1. At least that's what the
Yeah,
beat
that's
reporters have
stupid.
been saying out of Washington that I've seen. All right. I'm going to take Jets +5. I'm going to take the Panthers in this one.
Dude, give me the Jets. Zach Wilson set the
Jet.
world on fire.
I'm
As-
taking,
Toby.
I'm taking the
Yeah,
Jets.
I think I'm actually going to swap it now that I think about how bad the Panthers are. But Darnold, yeah, I'm going to say Panthers. James, I think you got Panthers too, probably, huh?
I do have the Panthers.
Wes?
I'm gonna take the Jets
although-
because I don't think the Panthers can win by more than 3 points. So give me the Jets and the points.
The Panthers only have to keep it within 5. The Jets are favored by 5, right? Jets
No.
-5, right?
Jets +5.
Oh, no, I picked the Jets to cover that. My bad. I misread. Yeah, I don't think the Panthers win by more than 5. I agree. Jags at Texans.
Jags and Texans. Jags
Yikes.
Jags -2.5.
I will go the Jaguars regardless.
Y'all
Texans.
know my pick. Get out of here, Toby. Jags.
Oh, he's just trying to be annoying.
Tobias, Texans.
Dude, I like Tyrod Taylor.
Doesn't
I
mean
mean, he can be a
Nobody
perfectly
likes
fine
Tyrod
person.
Taylor.
He can be a fine person, but
who's
he
the
sucks.
backup? Who's the backup?
Yeah, I don't like I didn't like what I saw out of Jacksonville in the preseason.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, did you
I
see what he
think
did to
it's
the
gonna-
Cowboys week 3?
I think it's gonna be a terrible game.
It will be.
There's
It will be
no
terrible.
argument there.
We all agree with you there.
who's the Texans backup QB right now?
Davis,
Davis
Mills.
That guy is gonna be a stud.
Oh my gosh.
What's the line again? It's
Can we
what?
just speed this up a little bit?
Yeah,
Which is
sorry.
doing-
I said
Mitch, who do you
Jags.
have?
I said Jags,
Okay, Jags.
but
Dolphins
Davis
at
Mills-
Pats. What's the line?
Dolphins, Patriots. We have.
It was Jags. Was it Jags -2.5? I'm sorry.
Yep.
Yes.
Dolphins
so
at
then we got
Patriots?
Patriots -2.5.
Ooh,
Dolphins.
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 Wes?
I'm gonna go Pats.
Yeah, I agree.
Of course you do. Homers.
Homer.
If you just made him.
I hate the
Tom
Patriots.
Brady.
You had set up so bad.
Oh, I got it.
You gave
Tom
you
Brady.
the fence and West the fence.
Oh yeah, I did.
And me the Pats. You're all out of whack.
Yeah,
Bill Belichick always beats up first 2-year quarterbacks, and I think Mac Jones is going to look really solid. So
Did y'all beat them last year both times?
beat him 50-50.
Is Mac Jones one of your quarterbacks that's going to score 35 points in week 1?
No. I doubt he gets 20. I think he'll do well. I think we'll run really well.
Packers Saints.
Packers at
Alright.
Saints.
Packers Saints. Packers minus 4.5.
This
I
game
take
is
Packers.
actually in Jacksonville, so I'm gonna go Pats.
I'm gonna go.
Yeah, that's a good point with that, Mitchell. Pack minus 4.5.
I'll take the Packers.
James, what-
Packers.
Are we unanimous in this one?
Give me the Packers.
Packers.
Yikes.
Green Bay Packers.
Yeah, I think this is an easy one. I'm honestly surprised this line's not bigger. Maybe because they're calling it a home game. I mean, they'll still get Saints fans there because the people bought the tickets and they'll travel, but I don't think there'll be that many people there. I don't know. It's not that far of a drive from New Orleans to Jacksonville. Broncos at Giants.
All right, Broncos Giants. Broncos minus 2.5.
Brown Cows minus 2.5. And we've got good old Teddy starting, right?
Yep, Teddy Bridgewater.
I'm gonna take the Broncos in this one. I think the Giants are gonna be one of the worst teams in the NFL.
I disagree. I think the Giants are going to be the second best, possibly the best team in the NFC East. Give me the Giants.
Oh, what? How have we not talked about this? Oh, I know, because you've been on the show. Toby, I want to hear your 1 minute spiel on why you think the Giants are gonna be so good.
I think their defense could be top 10 in the NFL, and I think they have enough weapons around Daniel Jones that he can be average and still win 9 to 10 games.
Have you seen their offensive line?
Yeah, it's not good, but
I
I
just
think that I think their defense is going to be good enough to win them some games.
Man, I just don't think that Daniel Jones is competent enough to handle the ball without being destroyed.
I think it's gonna. If Saquon's good, I think they win 9, 10 games.
Your faith in their defense is moving, but
Your faith in that defense will be a downfall.
yes.
Pretty much all it is faith. I'm
All
gonna
right,
take,
Mitch. Broncos.
I mean, I don't think this game will be very good.
Give me the Broncos.
James.
Giants.
If it was 3.5, I might take the Giants, but give me the Broncos and
Yeah, 2.5 points is not a lot. So, all right. Bears at Rams.
Whatever the Rams is, doesn't matter.
minus. Rams minus what? It's 4. I'm gonna guess it's 4.
Wow. Bears plus or Rams minus 7.5.
Wow,
Oh, maybe not. All right.
that's a lot.
That is a big number.
That's a big number. Andy Dalton is starting. See, that makes a big difference for me.
I'll take the
In
Rams.
Los Angeles.
It's in
Yeah, give me the
LA.
Rams.
It's gonna be Andy Dalton's last career start.
Matt
I
Stafford.
don't think we
offense.
realized how good he was before he went to Dallas.
I realized how good he was before he went Dallas, but I also realized how bad he was
Now-
when he was at
now,
Dallas.
I'm not saying he's gonna do great there, but I think he gets a hard rap for.
This
'cause
is
I
a-
think it's mostly because of Justin Fields, honestly.
This is
Yeah.
a hard pick for me.
I think Justin Fields looked a lot better in preseason than people thought he was gonna look. And so everybody's like,
I
oh,
feel like
season.
this line would have been close to what you said, Jake, with Jared Goff minus 4 for the Rams.
Yeah.
I think Stafford's better than 3.5.
Oh man, this is hard.
Yeah. This is the hardest one for me so far. Rams, you said, Mitch, right? Wes, what'd you say?
I haven't said.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna
I'll
go
go
Rams.
Rams.
I gotta go to Rams, I guess, because yeah, I think their defensive line could wreak havoc. Mostly
Toby?
just Aaron Donald.
Rams.
All right. I think it's going to be the Rams, but to gain a point on you guys, I'm going to say the Bears.
Ding dong.
The Bears.
The Bears.
Browns at Chiefs.
Browns plus 6 at the Chiefs.
Okay, let me give y'all a little fun fact here. The last 6 games of the season, the Chiefs never covered the spread.
I was gonna pick the Browns here.
They're due.
I'm picking the Browns. Man, if it was but they're in KC. No, I'm picking the Chiefs. I'm not going to pick the hot pick on this one. If they were in Cleveland and it was plus 6 Chiefs, I take the Browns. But being in KC, it's going to make a big difference. That's one of the hardest fields to play at.
I think coming off Super Bowl loss, they're gonna want to get off on the right foot.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give me Chiefs.
Yeah, I agree. That's kind of the same logic I'm going with there, Wes.
Although I think the
Give me
Browns can
the-
still win the division.
I think the
Give me
Browns
the
won the division.
give me the Browns covering, but still losing.
So if they win, you do not want me to count it as a win for you.
No,
That's what you're
that's
talking
not what I said.
That is what you said. You said, give me the Browns covering, but they still
We're
lose.
picking against the spread.
Not when you put those stipulations on it like that.
Oh, because I think it's going to be like a shootout, like 38-35.
Then don't be so specific next time. Mitch, James,
Browns.
James is over here like, can we speed this up, please? Every pick takes 3 minutes to decide.
Chiefs.
Chiefs. All right.
I think
Ravens,
that's the hardest one.
Sunday, that's a tough one. Ravens at Raiders Sunday night.
Ravens, Raiders. Ravens -4.5.
Give me Ravens.
Ravens -4.5.
I think this one's pretty easy.
No, I think with the loss of J.K. Dobbins and no viable passing game, I'm going to go with the Raiders in this one. I think they're a sleeper team. I think they could get a wild card this year.
Okay, and with what O-line?
No.
I think I like them.
Ravens.
Ravens,
They
James.
lost- Didn't they lose
Baltimore.
Didn't they lose like 4 O
Hey,
line?
they
They
got
lost
Leatherwood.
2, but they gained. They did draft Alex Leatherwood. Wes.
Yes.
Yeah, in the first round.
I'm gonna go with the Ravens. Ravens.
And bias.
Ravens.
And Mitchell Ravens. It sounds like
Though I do like the Raiders, but they're gonna score a lot of touchdowns.
Mitch.
I said Ravens.
All right. So that has been our Swinging Bunt podcast. Picks against the spread contest, week 1. Like it? Yeah.
No.